Yo, what is up? We are back with SeaWorld, and listen, so today we're gonna just kind of go over a little bit about what has happened this week. A lot has happened as far as whitelists, public mints, etc., and how to kind of stay up to date on those things. So if you haven't already, follow me on Twitter because I will tell you all about the different events that you can get whitelisted for different projects. To make sure that you have a fair opportunity to be able to mint these pieces. And again, if you don't remember from the previous video, which you can click right there, a whitelist just means that you have a really high chance of being able to mint that project before anyone else. Usually there's like a 24-hour window before a public sale where you are able to mint the piece before anyone else. And that is good because, like explained before, that is good because you have that 24-hour period to really fill out on OpenSea what the volume's looking like, if it's a good idea to mint it or not. And we're gonna go over that in this video. I'm gonna hop on the screen and we're just gonna go over a few projects just to kind of get your feet wet in the water. But basically today as well, I will be talking about the spreadsheet, which I did get from somebody, but it's pretty basic just because it's so important to be able to track what kind of projects you're getting whitelisted for and what kind of projects you've entered raffles for so that you're able to check later on and keep up to date with the dates. Because so much is happening so quickly and you want to make sure you are ready to roll. All right, let's hop on the big screen. Boom. Guys, welcome back to SeaWorld. So we're just going to go over a couple of things. Like I mentioned in the video, I'm going to learn how to draw here. So things are going over first is just basic B NFTs. So that's just going to be, God, this is so hard to write on. I'm using Zoom right now. This is ridiculous. Anyways, basic NFTs is going to be our number one thing that we're going to go over. What does it mean to raffle? What does it mean to whitelist? What does it mean? Any of these terms that we've already gone over in the basic definitions, but putting them into real life terms. So that's number one is basic NFTs, which we're going to go over the spreadsheet nice and quickly. Number two, we're going to use real world examples. Our real world. Oh my goodness, this is horrendous. Real world examples. So we're going to go over what we saw this past weekend, three landers, clementines. We recently minted some beanbags, Show RX, and we don't even know. I mean, I think beanbags, Show RX, I'm kind of looking to quick flip both of those. We will see, but I did get a couple of those as well as some other things. We're going to go over real world examples. You guys like my house behind me? It's not mine at all. So I don't even know how to get that thing off. So if somebody could tell me how to in the comments, that would be great. Anyways, real world examples. Wow, that was off. Let's undo that. Okay. And then the last thing we're going to do is we are just going to go over on Twitter, kind of how I break down which ones to go for. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, it's going to be way easier because then you already know like, oh, if a whitelist goes live, just head over to SeaWorld and you're going to be able to see which kind of whitelist raffles you could join either really quickly or not. So without further ado, let's get out of this thing. Boom. Okay, let's go screen share. Boom. Desktop. Boom. That was that's so nice. Okay, back on that ground, baby. All right, so we're gonna come over here. We're gonna check these out real quick. So we're gonna start off basically, again, follow me on SeaWorld. I'm gonna come down and basically tell you, so like this one, the Shucks verse play, boom, bought in at 0.15. Little hype from Twitter. Oh my goodness, I way undersold that. It's at 0.44. Oh well, I sold that at 0.339, bought in at 0.15. These are the kind of flips. This is a degen flip that we made. So stuff like this happens a good amount, something to pay attention to. So now that we're running into our spreadsheet, basically the best thing that I have realized is making sure that you write all of these down, or else you're just going to forget it. I mean, it's natural just to forget things, just like you lose your keys. You could definitely miss out on a whitelist, a raffle opportunity if you don't write these down. So that's why it's so important to have a spreadsheet like this is you guys, which raffles have you entered? Which ones do you need to make sure you check up on? A raffle is just like a lottery. You know, you have 100 whitelist spots, 1,300 people apply for it. Those lucky 100 get a whitelist spot. And if it's highly coveted, you're going to make some bread. Whitelisted, we've already talked about. So like these are a few that I've been whitelisted for. Freaks and Guilds did pretty good. I think I bought in at 0.05, sold that for 0.29 with fees and everything, quick little 5x. That's something I monitored on OpenSea while I was whitelisting. Turf is one that I didn't even know about. That one was great. That was a 0.1 to a 0.89 sale. So as you can see, like I monitored like Turf. I already knew that it was going to kind of be a good project based off its OpenSea. I knew I was whitelisted. I minted those. Boom. So that's why it's really important to be able to track exactly which projects you whitelisted for, when they're supposed to go live, and take advantage of those opportunities. Public sale, another good thing. Like as you're going through Twitter, you notice, oh, RoboFriends is on February 22nd for the whitelist. That means February 23rd, we got RoboFriends public. Why don't I go and join that, right? So like Feb 23rd, why don't I go and join that Discord and make sure I'm just keeping up to date on things. So with your starter package, your little backpack of things that you need to know with NFTs is you got to have a backpack of this spreadsheet. You need to know exactly when things are going to happen, when are you able to sell them, as well as within your Discord, knowing which projects you are whitelisted for. Lots of info. Just break that down though, spreadsheet, boom, know what I'm whitelisted for, know what I'm raffled for. Let's go through some specific examples of what this looks like and what this means. Most recently, Freelanders, something I did not get whitelisted for. I did try. I was busy last couple of weeks, so I wasn't able to get the whitelist on this one specifically. However, a lot of people in my alpha group did and are doing quite well. Mint cost on this was 0.15 Ethereum. Right now, floor is at 1.21. That is quite the come up. That is a 7 to 8x or something like that. And you're able to mint 2. So you may be able to go make 5-6 grand right now if you were to sell on this super easy whitelist, which I'm pretty sure people just click the button to get whitelist for it. Just a quick OG react in Discord. So like let's say we're going to react to something like, let's go to Solana RAFFLES. I don't even know what that is. This is just like an OG react. They're going to say something like, react to this, then you become an OG, then you have a chance of being whitelisted, etc. So that's something that that's how kind of that goes. So let's say, for example, you do get whitelisted for this project. This is what it's going to look like. You're going to head over to their website. Public sale has sold out. That's right. So we would need something that basically is going to be a mint right away. You're going to have a mint button. Let's see if I can find something real quick for you guys. That hasn't, like this ChillRX, ChillRX just sold out, but basically a mint button is going to go live. So if we were here, I would connect my wallet here, a mint button will go live. And if you are whitelisted for the project, it will show up and say that you are whitelisted, and you are able to mint that piece. And so in order to make sure you do all this, you got to make sure that you join their Discord. If you don't join their Discord, you're not going to be able to find out about if you are whitelisted or raffled or any of that, or if you need to submit a wallet, because that is another key to it, is that there's going to be a channel once you get closer to whitelist, or once you get closer to the sale of the NFT project, you are going to have to go to these channels, find where to drop your wallet. And then once you drop your wallet, you will be whitelisted for that project, okay? So we're going to, I'll make sure I kind of screenshot to see what that looks like. But that's basically what it boils down to. So that's where you want to really make your bags, is within that whitelist raffle spots, going in right before, knowing what the sale is going to be, and then collecting on those gains if you like, or if you'd like to hold. So that's kind of what we're looking at with that. Basically, that's all I really have for you. These few videos are just first few videos are going to be super basic, just so we're kind of all on the same page as far as what each word means. And really, I'm just making these videos to have my own profile of things and see how I progress and gain knowledge along the way. And so hopefully that helps you as well. So let's just go over one last thing, just so that you're familiar with it. OpenSea.io, that's the main marketplace. There's other ones like Looks Rare, Token Trove, you got Nifty Gateway, you got a bunch of different marketplaces. You got Dapper, Wax, a bunch of different ones that are USD based, so just your credit card type of wallets. So like a lot of Dapper drops, a lot of Wax drops, you can use your credit card. But somewhere like OpenSea, which is only secondary, by the way. I know some people can do mints on OpenSea, but usually they do it on their own website. But anyways, OpenSea is all the secondary market where you're able to see what things are worth. So that is pivotal to knowing. So basic breakdown of OpenSea. Clementine base was just recently minted. And so you can come over here to these little tabs, and that's where you find your Discord, Instagram, website. So going into the dirty research of figuring out what exactly each NFT project is, what's its narrative, what's its community like, or is there future utility to it, which we'll do a whole thing on utility, as I do have a Neo Tokyo Series 2, which there does come with some utility, even though it's kind of an iffy project at the moment. But those are some of the things that you can hope to see in the future videos. Thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions, go ahead and throw them in the comments. And that is all. Make sure you follow Twitter, YouTube, subscribe, so you can just kind of get up to date with all these. Peace out. See you, Rob.